Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of opinionated crap you don't care about, also the home of the feedback you provide that we don't care about, keeps us on an even playing field, and we like that. Real quick shout out to our sponsor. This one comes in from Susan29. Hey Chad, I just want to let you know that it's over between us. I don't want to see you again. I've been sleeping with Jonathan for the last month. Weird. Okay. Well, thanks for the money. Doesn't sound too good, John. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about a game. Hold on. We are professionals here. Let's act like it. Moving straight into it today, we're going to be talking about a game that we've talked about in some way, shapes, or form, over the past however long it's been. Who cares? It doesn't matter. But of course, we are talking about the one and only MTG Arena. That's right, Magic the Gathering Arena. We got more to say about this one, so there you go. You're welcome for the content. Hi, Mom. Anyhow, of course, MTG Arena, man. Today we're going to be talking about the fact that they've been, over the past while, man, bringing back some cards, man, that have existed in Magic's inception, man, from the early to mid 90s all the way, to present day and things of that nature. But, we take issue with how they've brought these cards back versus, necessarily the cards they have brought back and things of that nature. And, of course, we are talking about cards like, Stone Rain, Mana Tithe, Lightning Bolt, Swords to Plowshares, man. Cards that have been around for years and years. And it's not that Arena has implemented these cards to where you can play them in their historic format or their brawl formats or anything like that, man. It's the issue with the fact that they're bringing back these commons and uncommons that, really are kind of staples and mainstays in a lot of different decks and builds and things of that nature, man, and they're bringing them back at the rarity level of rare. So you can't just, use any of your common or uncommon kind of tokens and things of that nature, man. You gotta get, if you want some of these, in essence, what should be considered commons and uncommons, man, they've thrown them all into the rare category as far as, where they're, levels rated and such, which make them harder to obtain, man, for anyone who's not just shelling out bucks, man, throwing them at the game, and, just purchasing, kind of stuff in general, from the arena itself. And, we definitely take issue with that because the cards that they're bringing back, while they are interactable and while they, definitely aren't necessarily game breaking on their own, the fact that access to them is limited, man, by their rarity level, that's kind of the issue. And then if you want to kind of couple it with the fact that the cards that they're bringing back, while, yeah, sure, man, the decisions made to bring back these certain cards, man, to us just don't make sense. There's so many other kind of, if they are going to be bringing back stuff, so many other cards that could be brought back that would actually affect and alter the game itself, man, especially with what you end up running up against or, into and stuff in any of the more kind of competitive, iterations and stuff that you would play or do on Arena. And the cards that they're deciding not to bring back or maybe just overlooking and such would actually interact with that and make it a lot better for, your run-of-the-mill builds and things of that nature. But, the fact that these are, just kind of thrown into the rarity level, man, that's the biggest issue that we take with them and everything. Makes no sense except for it trying to be a, almost kind of cash grab and such as far as in the way of buy-in stuff so that you can acquire the rare tokens or rare redeemable things so you can craft, that rarity level and such, man, in order to gain access to these cards and things of that nature. And then mention a couple other stipulations on where you can and can't use them in Arena and stuff, standard aside. That's an issue all on its own as well. But definitely, man, the fact that they've potentially overlooked other cards, man, that would actually affect the format in a good way. You look at some of those older charms and such that have been out for a while, or even kind of, charms that have only been out for, the last 5, 6, 7 years. Man, those cards would really put a dent, in the play style and the format and everything like that, and really kind of add to the game as far as interactability and all that stuff, man. But instead, they're just throwing stuff into the rare level, and then giving access to it only to those that that, you know, either have the funds to throw at the game and or have, you know, saved up enough rare and they decide to blow them all on these kind of, you know, staples and such that are from the what should be common and uncommon values and stuff, and that's where it lies. Makes sense? It absolutely does if you think about it, but don't think about it. It just kind of is what it is, man. Arena's kind of its own entity. Don't think that they really have most of the players' best interests at heart with this one, man, down to the algorithms and the matchups and the seemingly kind of tampered with, you know, versions of those that, you know, you encounter. Yes, everything's possible as far as, you know, your draws, but it is kind of absurd to have a 1 of or a 2 of in a deck, man, and every single game it's in your opening hand. Really kind of, you know, fishy and such. Not even fucking joking, every single game a 1 of in your opening hand. Shit's absurd. But the rarity level of these cards, that's the main issue, man. You know, your lightning bolts, your stone rains, your swords to plowshares, your mana tides, all that shit, man, definitely should not be in the rarity level of rare. So there you go. That's our main issue with it, and the fact that there's so much other shit that they could have and should have, and hopefully eventually do bring back if they are going to, you know, keep padding shit from the, you know, games past and the history of it and such, which is massive and such. So, you know, we don't fault them on bringing these ones back first, but the rarity level they brought them back with, that's the issue. MTG Arena deciding to bring back cards into its format, into the rare level. What can be said about you? Now you get a good old-fashioned F. Because fuck, man, what the fuck? Well, it makes no sense except for wanting money. Speaking of wanting money, we want money, so give us money. That's it. Have a good one. You probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.